I must start with a confession. I've actually been a part of two ICUs. In the first ICU, it's a story of hopelessness, guilt, crying, tears, fear. Someone has just been pronounced as brain dead. In the second ICU, I've been a part of hope, prayers, an uneasy calm, and tears of joy with a smile. Someone has just been called in for an organ transplantation, and this person has been on the waiting list for 2 years and more. The only connecting thread between both these situations is one moment, one decision, one conversation, and that is about organ donation. And in this journey between unfortunately losing someone somewhere to giving a second chance at life to someone, I have witnessed something extraordinary. It's actually magic. It's the miracle of organ donation. And I have been privileged to see this up close and personally. And while I do agree that all of this takes place in a hospital, however, the idea, the thought process, the conversation begins and needs to begin in regular households like yours and mine. Everyone will identify with this picture. Come on, it's one of the busiest festivals which we have in our country. Raksha Bandhan. Every sister ties a rakhi to a brother's hand. The brother in charge will always promise to protect the sister, come what may. But friends, take a closer look at this picture. There is something much more. This picture has got a different bond, a deeper meaning. Mr. Shivam Mistry had a 9-year-old sister who unfortunately was pronounced as brain dead. And in that moment of tragedy, the entire family had the heart, had the conviction, had the courage to agree for organ donation. And Miss Ahmed from Mumbai was a lucky recipient. She successfully underwent a hand transplant, and after the surgery, after the transplant, after coming out of every single danger which is possible, she traveled all the way to meet her donor family. And she tied him a rakhi. She tied him a rakhi with the same hand that actually belonged to his sister. Now, I've got a lot of youngsters and they always keep asking, why should we even talk about organ donation? Come on, we are in our 20s. We've got our entire life. We've got our entire careers in front of us. Shouldn't this topic actually be discussed by someone who's in their 50s or in their 60s? Friends, life is unpredictable. And remember, organ donation is not about death. It's about what your life can mean beyond you. Friends, a 10-month-old child, 10-month-old child was unfortunately declared as brain dead. 99.99% of the parents in this situation would have absolutely lost it. Overcome by grief, by emotions, they would have lost their sense of judgment. But do you know what they actually did? They made two decisions. The first, they decided to agree to donate their 10-month-old child's organs. And the second, they agreed to donate the body of their child for research purposes to a medical college. So at 10 months old, you guys are actually looking at a hero, at a savior, at an organ donor, and a teacher. So actually, if you ask me, does age matter? We've got a 10-month-old example. So friends, it's not late to start this conversation. Now, in our country, we are 140 crore Indians. We are number one in population. And all of you must be thinking, why should this question actually boil down to me? As an individual, we are 140 crores. Do you know what the numbers say? Do you know what statistics say? In our country, there are more than 5 lakh individuals who need an organ. Many of them visit a hospital thrice a week for dialysis. Many of them get admitted to an ICU every month with liver failure. Many of them are on oxygen 24 by 7 who are gasping every single second of their existence. They've forgotten how to live. They're just existing. They're just staring at their phones that one day I'll get a call from the hospital that an organ is available. See, organ donation is of two types. We've obviously got a living organ donation, someone's friends or someone's relatives. And we've got a cadaver-based organ donation in which we depend on brain-dead donations. The scary thing is in India, in 10 lakh Indians, there is not even one organ donor. Can you guys imagine? In 10 lakh Indians, not even one organ donor. This is what statistics tell us. The city of Mumbai, the city which never sleeps, we're almost 25 crore Mumbaikars over here, many more coming in and out, especially for healthcare. In 2025, we had a paltry 41 to 42 cadaver donations. Can you imagine 25 crore population and 41 to 42 cadaver-based donations in a city which never sleeps? How can we look into the eyes of patients who are sitting in front of us, of recipients who are sitting in front of us, and assure them, don't worry, things will be fine? With such worrying statistics, we need to ask this question: is there actually hope? Hope is a small word, but it's got a very, very, very big meaning. I want everyone to look at this video and let's continue the thoughts. I have to mention, this video was not taken by our hospital. This video was not taken by our team of doctors for marketing or whatever purpose. You will not believe it. This video was taken by the well-wishers and the extended family of their own patient who unfortunately was declared brain dead. We were actually in the hospital. We were in the operating theater. We have harvested the organ. We come out and it's an unbelievable moment. I'm getting goosebumps as I even talk right now. The hospital authorities, the relatives, the well-wishers, the friends are standing outside. They're showering us with rose petals on our way where we are about to walk, and especially on the box in which we've got the lungs. Can you guys imagine? And I'm sorry, whatever I say, whatever words I choose to express, I will not be able to do justice as to what this family has done. They themselves recorded this, sent it in their own community, and after 3 days, we received the video on our social media handles. If this is not celebration of organ donation, I don't know what it is. Do we have more stories? Recently, a couple got married in Mumbai. Now see, marriage is between two souls, two families. I understand all of that. But do you know what they did? Before getting married, both of them took a pledge. They pledged their organs. And in their wedding, they had a table in the side. And they wanted every single person who attended their marriage to please go up, register, find out about organ donation. And by the end, there were more than 100 people who had actually signed up and who pledged their organs in their wedding. Do we have more stories? Our Honorable Prime Minister, in his usual Mann Ki Baat, has also promoted organ donation. We've got athletes, cricketers, sportspersons, politicians, actors, every single person pledging their organs. In fact, in a recent match in Ahmedabad, the entire Indian cricket team pledged their organs. It was a record. More than 30,000 people who attended that match signed up for organ donation. And of course, we've got our own patients who are ambassadors. 7 years after receiving a double lung transplant, this patient climbs up, and you can see Natula 14,000 feet up. Believe me, at top of the world. The first thing in his mind was, I need to click a picture so that I can send it to my transplant team and tell them that this is a dream come true. He's now become an advocate himself for organ donation, for recipients, for donors. Every year, we've got something like the Olympics for transplant patients. We've got donors and recipients who take part in the Olympics. It's known as the Transplant Games. It was in Germany. India actually won 63 medals. Can you imagine, while you and me are sitting over here squabbling over every little small thing, we've got heroes who've donated their organs, who've received an organ, keep themselves fit with the aim that I want to represent my country, and they win medals for India. Now, again, I want to come back to this question. Do we really have hope? Have I selectively shown you some photos and some pictures? I say we have hope. I have hope because I believe in our country. I believe in our citizens, in our fellow brethren. I believe in the youth of this country. You youngsters are the backbone of this country. You all go all the way to fight against social injustice, to fight for women empowerment, to fight for any atrocities which is happening against children. I want you all to please add one more thing in your resumes. Please spread the word. Please fight for organ donation. How are we supposed to do it? Just talk. Talk to yourselves. Talk to your family, your friends, your relatives, your well-wishers, your community. Just spread the word around. Dispel all sorts of myths and misconceptions, and believe me, we've got a lot of them in our country. My religion does not allow organ donation. That's false. The body will completely be disfigured. That's false. If I donate an organ, in my next life, I will be born without that organ. Please spread the word. Send them to experts. Send them to NGOs which are present everywhere, who are working 24/7 to help you. If you go online, pledging your organs takes less than 5 minutes. In our country, we've got an Aadhaar-enabled process, less than 5 minutes to pledge your organs. Then in Sanskrit, we've got a word, dan, raktadan, blood donation. We've got annadan, which is food donation. Please, I request all of you, please add one more word to your dictionary, to your vocabulary. Please add angdan, which is organ donation. This is humanity at its purest form. We're all very spiritual. We always like to ask this question, what happens to my body after I die? I want you guys to rephrase this question. Please ask yourselves, how can my body help someone once I die? And remember, it's not about doctors, it's not about hospitals, it's not about ICUs. Not all heroes wear scrubs, not all heroes wear a stethoscope around their neck. I believe we all are heroes. I believe I'm looking at heroes, and I believe that if and when the situation arises, all of you will make a decision to live on in others. We're all very ambitious people. We want to change the world. One moment, one decision, one conversation, one pledge, one decision of yours will give a second chance at life to someone. Believe me, you have changed the world for that person. Friends, I request all of you, please put your hands together. Please join all of us in this movement, and please pledge your organs. Thank you all so much.